Going live, opening. Okay, we've got to talk. Okay, we're gonna get some shit going here. We're going to explain this nice and slow. Nice and slow. Why do I got that in there? Okay, these. We are going to talk. We are going to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Because even those truthers out there, they know who they are, who think they know everything. Right? And I'm not saying it's you, but there are truthers out there who think they know absolutely everything. Where's my phone? And I'm not saying that I know everything either. I just know what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So we are going to talk about that. And obviously show you pictures, and we will analyze the video. And we'll go from there. After we make some room here. Okay, that there, that here. And we will go through it detail by detail. Nobody's watching yet. Interesting. Well, because they're watching the other ones throwing their money out at them. Okay, we're going to start from the beginning, which is, well, you'll use this one. And then that one will be the last. And I have more. Walking Man. We're going to talk about the stars and the wonderful comments and suggestions that are being left in my last video that I recorded, because I had a question about why I have not caught the stars clear yet. So we will talk about that in a normal matter. I think I have enough pictures here. I only need 3. And we will review the video, and I'll show you what's going on. I have my old cell phone mount here. Doesn't matter which one I use. Actually, I should probably get the other one. Because this thing falls apart from time to time. A very cheap piece of crap. Recommendation: don't go cheap on products. That's why I have a $100 mount now instead of a $30 piece of crap. The new one works absolutely awesome. I think I may have to switch over to the other binoculars, but we will talk about that. Walking Man is in the chat. For other Mikey, I don't know what you're talking about. Why? You're talking in hieroglyphics for some reason. What do you mean by that? But we're going to start right from the beginning. When I had my P900. We're going to start with that. I think I should go get the cell phone mount. I will play a song here while I go get it, just so I get everything down 100%. some of these suggestions is just not working. I don't know. We're going to read the comment, the entirety of the full page comment, and we'll go through it. But let me play a song. I'm going to go get my cell phone mount under the cur.
This for me. Jared does everything online.
I got my binoculars here.
Online, in person, and over the phone. Whatever best fits your style.
Yeah. Come on.
Confidence is a good look.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
I told you so. I told you. I told you so. I told you. Remember when I told you about 9/11? Remember when I told you about Building 7? Remember when I told you about the fluoride in the water? Yes, I did. Remember when I told you about the New World Order? Remember that? Remember when I told you about the chemtrails in the sky? Remember when I told you that NASA was full of lies? Remember when I told you about the old...
We are having wonderful weather. It's going to be short-lived. Next 1 week from now, it's going to be crappy weather again, but we are being spoiled right now. Or shorts and t-shirt out there. It is still nice out. We're being spoiled. Okay. Yeah, we're going to wait just a couple more minutes here. Wait for people to get in. I should reschedule things, but I get kind of my gears going after I read comments. So we're going to go over it. We're going to go over everything. And if you have any good suggestions, not suggestions that I'm already doing, but good suggestions, I will look into them, but it is not 100% chromatic aberration. Not a chance. We will look that up on Google. I have looked it up many times. The colors in the videos are coming from the stars. It is not chromatic aberration. No. Because when you look through the binoculars, that's what you see. I'm sorry, man. If you can't handle the truth, then just walk on out of the chat. Say bye-bye. I'm filming it as it is. What am I supposed to do? The people who own the ginormous telescopes and who put out reviews on TikTok, CGI work from NASA images, and Amazon reviews. I don't know where they're getting these pictures, but it's not from their damn telescopes, because you are not paying attention to what you're looking at. If I'm supposedly showing you my 10 or 12 inch telescope, and I'm showing you the video supposedly of me, so I don't even know how they're going in closer to these galaxies that are supposed to be in the sky, or when they zoom in on a so-called planet, they stop it. They cut video, and then they put in NASA bullshit every single time. I want you, if you own a telescope, a 10 or 12 inch telescope, you show me without editing or cutting your videos what you're catching with your telescopes. meaning you are going to record with your phone attached to your eyepiece on your telescope. And you will have a second point of view, meaning another person beside you recording you putting your phone up to your telescope. Live, you will continuously record your buddy, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your 13th cousin, I don't care who it is. You are going to have a second point of view, showing you mounting your phone to your telescope and continuously recording what you are viewing on your phone, not leaving at any point. You cannot leave for 1 millisecond. You can't go over here and then come back. You're going to continuously record what you yourself is recording through your telescope. Continuous video. No editing, no cutting, no switching over to a different point of view, nothing. 100% second view, watching you do everything on your telescope. I don't want NASA CGI edited into your video, because I can see that, because I have huge binoculars that I look through every night, and I'm not understanding what you are getting, whether it's clear or not. Again, you go do it with your 10 or 12-inch telescope, because that's what I'm supposed to go get with the no money I have and all of the super chats that I get. It's outrageous how many I get, hey? Which is zero goose egg. So here we go. Let's read the comment. Where are the other people? Walking Man is the only one in the chat. People who have invested good money in a telescope don't use a mobile phone and mount like you have. I understand that. But on the reviews, they have to, because they're posting pictures that they supposedly took. How are they taking those pictures and videos? Actually, I haven't even seen a video. They're just pictures. They take from click, copy, and paste NASA bullshit over to my website or their website, whatever it is. That's what they're doing, because I watch them all the time. Trust me, I do my research. Unlike the Globies, they like to hear themselves talk. I don't know why, but they do. Let's go to the comment. It is a very, very long comment. This one here from Bob. Not Bob, but however you say that. 9600. He left it 58 minutes ago. Let's read this very long comment, and we will show you what I'm talking about, what he's talking about, as we go through the thing. So I'll have to bring up some crazy images, I guess. Okay. Why are you waiting for this? Again, you're not listening. You are not listening. The first sentence, he's not listening. Why are you not waiting for the stars to come around to the south? I said that in my video. People are not listening. I keep telling you to get listening skills and questioning skills. Nobody I know has any of that. Nobody I know personally knows how to question or listen properly. You're going to have to learn to do that. So when you're anxious to tell me something, shut up and listen for a while, okay? Why are you waiting for stars to come around to the south? I've already explained that. Because when they're in the east, they could be 1,000 more miles away from direct line of sight. I explained that. Listen, if you think that you just need to wait for the stars to come around to the south, again, he's just answered that, so that you can see them clearly, then why not just take pictures of the stars that are already south of you? If there were, I would. Any big stars that are there, I will do that when they get there. They're not there all the time. The big stars that I can record, like Jupiter, Sirius, Capella. Do you know where those stars are at 7 o'clock at night or midnight? And I would suggest for you to come here in January when it's minus 40 degrees. How many times do you want to go out in the middle of the night and record and wait for the stars outside at minus 40 degrees? None of you southern state people or you Americans understand what that is. And I don't feel like staying awake for 14 hours every frickin' night just to wait for the bigger stars to rotate around. Last time I caught Sirius, it was in the southern sky. When it is in the eastern sky now, because that's not until like 2 o'clock in the morning now, and when it gets to the southern part of the sky, I'm assuming it would be probably closer to 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. I am not going to sit out there all night to do that. When the southern stars are in the appropriate positions and the sky is in the appropriate condition, I will go out and record Orion's belt and the star Sirius because they are close together. So I can probably record both Orion's belt and the star Sirius at some point, but that probably won't be until after Christmas. Let's continue. Okay, so the phone is always in focus because it has autofocus, yeah? And this is where I think the problem actually lies. And just to clarify, what I would like you to do is describe the process you took when I obviously got this. When I got this. This is not corroboration or whatever you want to call it. Chromatic aberration. Are you looking at this picture? This is what all the stars look like. When I figure out all this bullshit, this unfocusing and focusing business, which it usually is in focus, if you think this is chromatic aberration, you explain to me why there are sharp edges on this and why it's so precise and why I'm recording it in my video as it is through the binoculars, right? Through the binoculars. And prior to this, a week or two before this, I was recording the same star. And this is what it looked like through the video. This is the same damn star. Exactly the same. And you see there's like levels to that going behind the bright white area. You notice the pattern here? This is the exact same star. This is yuckiness. This is in 100% focus. This is what your stars look like. And when you ever come up to an honest person, an honest astronomer, which there are none, they will probably never tell you the facts. Remember, adults lie, not children. Adults do. When the adults tell the children to tell the truth, why do they get punished for it? Huh? Can you handle the truth? I don't think you can. This is the same star. A week later. I don't know what you're talking about when you talk about chromatic aberration. Not a fucking clue. But I jumped ahead of myself. This is what 99.99999% of all flat earthers think the stars look like, including David Weiss. Moronic thoughts. This is P900, P1000, whatever you're looking at. I even used my P1000 the other night. I was like, what am I looking at? I said to myself, I don't believe I even thought this was a star back then. I'm telling you, man, no chromatic aberration. Zero. I've looked it up. This could be chromatic aberration. Sure, this could be. But what is this then? What is this? I'll demonstrate. Let's go to the book. Draw a line through the middle of the page because I'm going to draw the same object two different ways. What is this? A picture of a car, correct? Is that not a car? Okay. Then so is that. That's a car too. No. Distortion? Car. Distortion? Car. Distortion? Star. This is the same damn thing in the sky. A star. But you know that already, right? This is the same. This is the same. Chromatic aberration? No. Okay, we're still talking about the phone. I think the problem actually lies, Mikey, and just to clarify, what I would like you to do to describe the process you took, yes, I will do that soon. As much detail as you can, step by step. Start with how the phone was mounted to the binoculars, what one of the three cameras was lined up with. Yes, understand. I know that. Yeah, I know how the three cameras work. Yeah. Because as you focus in, it changes from camera to camera, which I probably could try. Well, I didn't try my other phone yet, which I want to. Yeah, on basically, okay, now let's go to that. Then I'll come back to the thing there. I want to get to the stream, catch up with the stream here. We got Alan, Gary Reed, good stuff, guys. Good to see you guys there. Yeah, so we're basically trying to figure out what the problem is, what I'm having when I'm recording stuff. Because like I said, I have no idea how I caught Sirius so clear. And it's not whatever the hell you guys want to call it, aberration, blah, blah, blah. Where's my thing go now again? Yeah. Chromatic aberration. So I wish I should have brought my tripod in too, but I'll try to do this because it is heavy, these damn things. Okay. As he mentioned after or within that comment, he says, Mike, why don't you focus the binoculars first? Duh. Hey, Mike, before you walk on the fire, why don't you put on some shoes or something to protect your feet? Duh. Hey, Mike, after you shit, you might want to wipe your ass. Duh. I don't know. But it is a good suggestion. Yes. Focus the binoculars. That's why I want to try using the other binoculars, because that's what I recorded Sirius with before, the 20 by 80 binoculars, which has a single focusing point here. So you just rotate the dial to focus, but it still doesn't matter. It wasn't the binoculars being out of focus or in focus, because since then I've been trying those other binoculars and it still does not bring the star into focus, no matter how much I play with the focusing knob. Again, I'm recording stars in the northwest and in the northeast and the east, because whatever time it is, I don't see any other big, brighter stars out unless I wait. There's another suggestion too. Waiting for the dew point to come down. Oh, these are... Oh, I can spread them. Oh, that'll make it easier to mount on the tripod. How far do they go up? All the way to there. Well, I will keep them at that. Cool. Okay. I didn't know that. Anyways. So again, like I mentioned in the video, if I'm recording something in the east, I gotta turn myself around. In the east, because remember, the sky is rotating like this. So if I'm recording something at the 9 o'clock position, the 6 o'clock position would be a lot closer, meaning direct south, because that's where Sirius was when I recorded. It was almost direct south or off a few degrees of south. And I want to show you something on the flat earth map too. Direct south of, oh, I'm going way off topic here. We gotta you have to figure out where your directions are exactly. Just because you're looking south does not mean that's south. It could be off a few more degrees. Anyways, I'll show you the difference between the piece of garbage here. This is the $30 piece of garbage, or whatever I paid for it, $25. It's garbage. It falls apart because it's not connected properly at the back. Anyways, don't waste your money. These are on sale actually, or at least they were. American, they were only like $55 or $60, which was amazing price for these. This is all steel. Everything here is steel. The mount, the adjustable knobs are plastic, but they're all on a nice coil system there, or a screw. And this is amazing. Your phone is snug in every direction. You can bring it in and out, left, right, up, down, in relation to getting in proper alignment with whatever eyepiece you want to use. But like I said, these ones are focusing independent. So when I have my cell phone mounted to here, I won't put my phone on it, but because I need to use it. The phone is mounted to there. Put that straight, but whatever. It rotates because of the weight a little bit. But so that's how I got. And when you set up the phone on here, depending on the zooming range you want, it switches from, which I understand what the guy was talking about, between the 3 cameras here. So what I do when I set up, I zoom in first, and then I pick the camera, whatever camera it's using, to line up so I could see it, because I know I'm going to zoom in anyways. I don't want to just put it on and assume I'm going to use, say, the bottom camera. I want to zoom in to the point where it's going to switch cameras already, because when it switches cameras, you can't see anything anyways. So you want to try to stay with whatever camera you're using. So again, the phone is mounted to there, and as it's mounted to there, instead of waiting for the stars to show up on the screen of the phone, I use this other eyepiece like this to find the stars better, because it's a lot easier to do it with this. And then I move the binoculars over a tiny bit, because obviously this eyepiece is not going to line up with this one because these are so big. So when you zoom into a star, when you're on a star through this eyepiece, it is generally in the middle, but on this one, on the cell phone, it's off to the right. So I have to adjust the binoculars after I find the star. So there you go. So obviously these are in focus because I checked whatever binoculars set I use, and obviously it shows up nice here, but there's always that whatever's going on. I don't know if it's the dew point or there's moisture in the sky or whatever it is. I cannot figure it out at that point, other than being direct south. Because if I'm, again, like I said, if I'm looking at a star in the east, that could be 1,000 miles difference. So I'm going to have to take over the next week. I've got to go out because it's nice. And maybe I can find a star in the south. I'm just going to have to sit there and look and focus in on that thing. I've got to try it. I've got to eliminate that. And if that doesn't work, then I have no idea how I caught Sirius so clear. Not a freaking clue. I may as well call her quits right now. Why super fast your ego is in the way is why I only sent a few super chats in the past. Your ego is in the way, blah blah blah. Yeah, and that's my other thing too. And here's another thing. The time of year was, I can't remember, it was March or April, one of the two, when I recorded Sirius, and that's when it was direct south. So I may have, I don't know. I hope I don't have to wait that long. Orion's belt is going to be in the south at that point, because it's like Sirius, and then Orion's belt is kind of up and to the right a little bit, just a tiny bit, whichever, up or down or whatever. But yeah, telescope with a heater, that'd be cool. I am going to get eventually a window mount so I can stay in the car, at least try to keep the binoculars or the phone somewhat warm. That's the only thing I can do. And again, I gotta go out. I've got to go out and record stars in the south. I have to. That's my only suggestion. We've got, yeah, overnight clear. Good. Okay. I'll go out tonight. I got to go later. I'll have to go like 10 o'clock. Because that cluster that I recorded last night, wow, would I ever love, I should go out later. That was like 7:30. Yeah, about 7:30, I think, 7 o'clock. So yeah, if I wait until like midnight, wow. I got to get that cluster. That is fantastic. And like I said, you go back to that, I think it's the same cluster that I recorded weeks ago. or a month ago or whenever it was, you could see that they come to a point. You can see that. That's not correct. The whatever the word is, chromatic aberration. It's not that. If it is that, and this is another question that I've had, have you not tried to record or look at other lights like street lights or the lights from the town? Because I go a mile or two out of town. The lights that I record look like lights. They're not rainbow colors. The stars are rainbow colors. If you ever encounter an honest person ever in your life, this is going to be him. And you will never encounter an honest astronomer because they think they live on a sphere. That is the problem. They think they live on a sphere spinning through space. They have a problem. They are not recording stars light years away. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. Again, you're not listening to yourself. Light years away, millions and trillions of miles away. But yet you see them. Don't ever going to get your eyes checked because you have perfect laser vision. I would call it 100 by 100. Not 20 by 20. It's 100 by 100 because you could see light years away. I don't know how you do it, man. I wish I had your eyes. Hello to everybody in the chat so I don't miss anybody. What else? We need to look at some videos here because I don't need to be wasting my time on StreamYard doing nothing. But the thing is, everybody has. Well, we gotta go. We gotta show you. It's the only way. Present. Well, I gotta bring up YouTube first. And that's, again, my only suggestion is I've got to wait for them to be in the South. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I've tried everything. I have another phone. I have the S20, which but that only allows you to, what is this? Come on. Why do they have to switch things? What was I saying? Okay, so let's go to well, I think you can almost see it here. There's a circle. What's a circle? There's always this icon in the way. I'm not sure what that means. Scurver is a circle. Okay, so let's bring this up.
Things which are not rock. Time to wake up.
So these again, we're gonna have to take a screenshot of this too. Do I zoom in?
is not due to the focus.
Yeah, see, there's...
Surrounding Jupiter come to a point.
Yes, they do come to a point, and I will take another. I'm just getting screenshots here quickly because it's just easier to zoom in on screenshots. Where are my cluster? These ones here.
I know they're all. Yeah, they're all rainbows or something.
There. See, you can. Just let me get the focus.
What is going on here? Let me see. Look at this.
There, I can take that screenshot. So yeah, we'll just watch the video here. You can see that there.
This video. What should I call it? And they just all appeared, you know.
Here's I gotta yeah, okay, so okay, that and
What the heck? We're getting all of them, Bob. Oh yeah, those are all coils. At least once they. Oh, how do you get those?
oh, I'm gonna take that screenshot too. Let's get a couple of them there.
That's crazy. We've always been looking south. That's where I always. Never this way. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's close this. Why is this there? I don't want to close the stream. Okay, now we need to go back to. Oops, what am I doing here? Share screen. Let's do this one. I don't know how these are going to look when we zoom into them, but probably not clear. Choose screenshots. Yeah, so we've got. Yeah, so okay, this, yeah, so you can see how they come to a point here, and I want to give you another a suggestion here. There are, so the people that say that this is chromatic aberration due to the colors, there are actually stars that are only white light, clear white light. So not all of the stars are supposedly chromatic aberration in your words. They are different. I'm stating that all the big stars look like the star Sirius. And of course, when you zoom into these ones, do they not look like triangles to you or pizza wedges? They're only fuzzy to do who knows what. And like I said, hopefully when I get them in the southern sky, we will see what happens tonight. I obviously will not take my sleeping pills. So yeah, there's something that is drooping down like the Christmas tree ice crystal lights that you hang on your Christmas tree. They are jetting out of the firmament like the star Sirius, 100%. You can see that with your own eyes, whether it's clear or not. Don't give me this blurry business, because blurriness does not create triangles. So these are the other ones. They're all looking the same, at least in this star cluster. And some stars above my head, they are, oh, look at that. Beautiful. I love it. I can't wait. You know, I tell you, man. If I were you, Globies, I would be very, very scared of me, because you want to know why? Because I will disprove space exists 100%. And I would highly recommend viewing my channel, at least a live stream. Hopefully, whenever I go to the city next, I need to go to the dollar store and pick up a few things. And we will have a very entertaining live stream at some point in relation to the Globies. And I highly recommend all of the Globies to tune in. And if I was about money, I would say that you should probably like and share everywhere to help the channel. Just so you can help support me and my cat. Oh, these funny truthers. They do it for the money, man. They do it for the money. It's the only reason. Okay, now we need, I should have went to the other video too. Let's go to videos. All right, so that last night, let's watch that one, see if there's a difference here. Again, this was like at 7 o'clock or so last night. And I'm sorry that it's so shaky. I get a little excited. Yeah. And this is about as clear as I can get it so far. I'm not sure. Just try focusing the binoculars a bit different. So again, I'm going to suggest something here too. How am I not? Where did that go? Oh, there it is. I need to go to are you not seeing what I'm seeing? Oh, let's get rid of this. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with my phone. My phone is delayed by a couple minutes. So, okay, let's do this again. Oh, what are you doing? I'm having trouble here. You can see little. Later at night. Again, I'm going to say, in relation to Walking Man, not all of the stars, his listening skills are horrible, are rainbow-like or triangles. Like I said, I see bright white lights, like as if they were LED lights, bright white lights, through the binoculars, different from the other stars, because I'm honest, unlike most people are not. I just want to switch over to this. Oh yeah. So the star cluster that I just showed you was not visible in the sky 5 or 10 minutes before I recorded that. I was sitting there watching Jupiter, watching the stars in the northeast and the north, going back and forth. I saw at least 10 of those other white lights that fly through the sky near the firmament. I have no idea what they are. It was very busy last night. There was even some that were literally crisscrossing their paths. I don't know what's going on up there, but and so I was sitting there in my car talking to my buddy, and I was like, just before he phoned, I was like, looking in the sky, it looked like a really, really faint cloud and small. And I pointed my binoculars up at it, and it was that cluster of stars that I recorded. I was like, okay, I've been watching that part of the sky for like 20 minutes already. Where were they before? I don't know what goes on there, but there is some point, like I said, probably because it was coming closer. It was further away. I just have to be patient tonight and find some damn stars in the south. I have to. But then again, after I was done recording them, they went bye-bye again. I don't know what goes on up there, but maybe it was cloudy and I didn't know that. I don't know. I did take a few pictures of the northern lights because they never tell you anything because they want to lie to you all the time. You're so-called scientists or your weather people. So there's from last night. And that bright section doesn't show up as bright in the phone here for some reason. I don't know why it's so bright on the computer here. So yeah, we've got some northern lights. They're kind of faint. I've seen them a lot better than that, obviously. And here is, I think this was Capella. Not sure. It's not clear. But again, behind the star. Behind the star, those colorful lights are not in front of the star, behind. Why is the star reflecting off of something? And is not chromatic aberration, because not all the stars do that. Remember to ask questions more than what you are asking. So I tried to find, that's just a dumb story. Let's delete that, get some more space. So I'm going out tonight, okay? I'll just dress a lot warmer than usual, and I'll sit out there and wait. I'm going to have to go later. I'll go like at 10. And hopefully some of those brighter stars in the southeast will be in the south, and hopefully I'll be able to confirm something or get them more clear. Then if I can get them more clear, not 100%, then I'm almost on the right track, waiting for them to show up in the south or just southwest, a few degrees off, because that map is too big. I'm going to have to show you. I could probably, no, I can't draw it out either. Let's show you on Google if it is possible. What are you guys chit-chatting about in the chat there? Max, there's always that damn heart in the way. Max your exposure settings. You will see more stars. Okay, max your exposure settings. Speaking of that, I'm even using, so I've got this supposed professional camera app. I use that, and I think that's the other one, Procam X, this one here. So I'm trying different options to change different settings, but like I said, whenever I filmed this, March or April, whenever it was, I used this phone. I did absolutely nothing to the phone to adjust any settings. I did use the other binoculars. I forget what I was going to show you now. I forgot what I was going to show you. I was going to look that up. Max exposure. Let's check that out. Let's check it out together. Professional camera. What is this? What is this? Get out of here. Why did I go to this? I don't get out of here, you stupid bitch. How do I get out of here? I don't want to install this app. Professional camera, which has stupid ads. Okay, continue. So we've got image quality 100%. We've got, okay, shutter sound. I don't care about that. Force maximum brightness. Reset settings. I do, okay, video settings. So we've got video bit rate. Set the approximate bit rate of videos. Higher means better quality. Yeah, I've done that to 100, I think. Oh, this one's 250. Oh, I'm reading this wrong. I gotta look this up. Okay, I might be able to turn up the bit rate on this one. I thought I picked the bigger one, but I obviously didn't. I'm gonna have to do some research on this. So we've got KB. Okay, I'm gonna do some research. I thought I had the biggest one. That's what she said. So that is millions. And what is the K? Yeah, we've got K. MBS. KBS. Ouch. Okay, kilobits per hour, thousands of bits per second, measure of a bandwidth, data can flow in a given time. Okay, so that, what is the other one? Obviously, I want the M one because it's bigger. Stands out megabits per second, a bit of tiny piece of data. That is megabit. Is many, many tiny pieces of data, not to be confused with megabytes. Megabytes are what is used to measure your download speed. So which is faster, the K bit per second or the MB per second? Which is faster? I'm going to assume that it's going to be the M. Somebody could refer me to that. Yeah, phones can only do so much. So I'm going to go with frame rate. Oh, okay, this might help me out. Okay, I turn to that. Okay, well, I will have to try this. Photo stamp, don't need that. Image quality is at 100. Okay, let's go back and so we've got that. We've got a lot of stuff on here. That's exposure locked. No. Let's switch the camera. No. Twilight. Oh, okay. Night. I've got night mode set. Okay, now what about the auto exposure compensation? Should I have that on auto or put it to really bright or like 16? Oh, where'd that go? It will go to like 3200. Give me a suggestion there. We've got to try different things here, but I think I'm okay right now. Yeah, that's why I'm going to try a different phone. I have my S22 or S20, whatever it is, and my stupid, I don't know what this stupid 6 would ever do. Probably nothing. Piece of garbage. I guess I can probably, ooh, that brightened it up. Holy shit. Okay, well, I'm going to try that setting. I will piss around with the settings here tonight and see what I can do. And then we've got video resolution. Let's pick, ooh, even better. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Instead of 19 by 20, I went 23 by 24. Oh, fuck, you're not catching up to me. Okay, slow down. Speed, yeah, is normal. That's okay. Timer off, repeat. No, grid. Speed, yeah, normal. Oh, that's letting in a lot of light there. Yeah, okay, so now my walls look all like the sun's glaring off of them. Holy cow. Yeah, that might be something different. I may have gotten somewhere with that. See if that changes. My nose is still bleeding or what? Yeah. I always have nosebleed problems in the winter because the air is so dry. So yeah, we will, at least I will go out. I should film it live at some point and show you what I do at night because I told everybody else to do it, at least the ones filming with telescopes. But I just changed a few settings on that, and that might change something. We will see. God's firmament is in the chat. So yeah, we've got we will try that and obviously wait for the stars to come around to the south. Or at least look for some in the south. I do use, I'll show you what I use to kind of help me out here. Obviously, this. Okay, don't open then. So this, I don't know how you're going to see this, but so yeah, it shows me like where things are. The red line is the horizon. And then if I tap on Jupiter there, I can see the path that it's going to take at what time and stuff. So I use this to show myself and to find out where the wandering stars are and other things in the sky. And it will allow me to search for a certain star, and then I just move the phone around, and then it kind of like brightens it up. Here I am. This is the star. And yeah, so cool. I'm going to fart around with that app. There was a few extra settings there that I changed, which was probably going to be helpful. And I'll change the brightness. I'll change the quality. I don't think I'll have to change the quality other than getting better. And yeah, go from there. Hey, I'm doing what I can. But at some point, I will confirm that all the stars are all the bigger stars are all the same. And wherever my other phone is, I got my, oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. So you guys know this. So video, what was that? It was called Space Camera. What was it called? Space Zoom on the 20. That's only for picture taking, up to 100 times zoom. When you do video, it goes back to 20 or 10 or whatever it is. So that would be pretty cool. Actually, I could try to take some pictures, set the timer with that other camera with the space zoom. See if can experiment, but we will see. What is this? You'll have more chance of finding rocking horse shit than providing all the stars. Yeah, okay. I'm already halfway there, man. Not a problem. All I have to do is film Orion's belt. Of course, like I said, I may have to wait until it's in the southern sky, which won't be until after Christmas at night. Because I don't know, I'm hoping that there's a night that I can't fall asleep. And then I'll go out at 4 o'clock in the morning and record all the shit that I want. So, yeah. Actually, I would probably have a better chance of providing proof that the stars are the same rather than you showing me the actual curvature of your sphere. Remember, Earth is not round in your mind. It's a sphere. Use the correct words, terminology. That is round, not a sphere. This is a sphere, not round. No, you cannot use this in the definition in the book as round. No. Anyways, how long have we been going? An hour and 10 minutes. Only one, and you can't repeat it. And the sky has millions of stars. I'm going to repeat it. It might not work until April. Who knows? But I will repeat it. And if I ever get serious the same way, I'm going to use up all my memory and record it for however long my memory lasts for. Because I'm going to destroy, well, I already have destroyed space. Like, let's get real here. Come on. There's 100% of firmament. You can see it, and you could hear it in the Go Fast rocket launch. You can see it in the lightning sprites and in other commercials, even though it's only a commercial. It's not the actual real firmament. I don't want to wake her up. She looks too comfortable. So yeah, that's my explanation of what I do, how I think. I can only come up with that. I've got to wait for them to be in the south, but I've changed some settings in my camera. I'll go out, see what happens, and if I can find my other phone and charge it up, I'll try to take some still pictures with the space zoom, and go from there. I want every single one of you to have a fantastic day. Okay? And do not eat yellow snow. It's not good. You're just going to have to trust me on that. I'm not saying that I have eaten yellow snow. I'm assuming it's probably not good. Actually, you want a funny story? No, that's not a funny story. I can't tell you that much. Anyways. It is a funny story, but I think it's just too much. Anyways. Again, to end the live stream, if you want to call chromatic aberration, then that's no, not that one. This is about as close as you're going to get, because this is out of focus. This is what I'm recording now. This and this is the same star. Get it through your thick skulls. Chromatic aberration does not create straight lines like this, points. This is too precise. This is what stars look like. And if you can see in this thing here, where is it here? Where do I find it? I can only see it on the screen. What is this point of light right here? Because that wedgy looking thing behind the star is coming to a point and releasing from that single point of white light. That is not another star. This star is being produced by that white dot where that triangle part ends. I'm sorry for the truth, man. That's all I do. If you can't handle honesty, go watch David Weiss. Go watch Jaron, because they're doing it for the money. Jaron used to live in an apartment. Now he lives in a nice house, thanks to all of your donations. Along with all the other truthers, fake truthers out there, just wanting money to help support their family. Interesting. But hey, if you want to keep repeating this situation with super chats, go ahead. It's your money. But I would rather donate money to an honest person, someone that doesn't lie to you, someone that actually does the work for the money. It's kind of like that in reality, isn't it? When someone goes to work and they do less, they make more money for some reason. When you work more and hard, whatever that means, you make less money, right? Remember, only working 18 hours a day does not mean that you're working hard. Don't know what that means. Because you could sit at a desk for 18 hours. That does not mean you are working hard. I don't know what that means, man. But go ahead and say that you work hard, I guess. Okay. If you're out repairing a highway road and you're in the grader, who's working hard, you or the grader? You're just sitting there steering it. You're not working hard. Oh, I forgot. You were gripping the steering wheel harder. Now I'm working harder. When you get out of the grader, you get out with force. You can walk down the stairs. Then you walk over to the washroom. Really, really intense walk like you're in a mission. I don't know what you mean by working hard. No such thing. If you're a pilot, do you like focus really hard outside the window? I can see further now. I'm really focusing. I'm working hard. I don't know. Walking down the hallway in your office at work does not mean you are working harder. You're pretending to be busy. Doesn't work that way. You're not special just because you think you work hard and you deserve more, supposedly. Anyways, sitting at a desk, reading a book for 8 hours straight, hard work for me. Yeah, that's a good example. Working hard, as if you're not understanding something like how to run a computer software program or understand a book you're reading, you've got to really focus. I'm like, I don't know how this works. That is working hard. Yes, good suggestion. All right, boys and girls. Hopefully these settings work for me tonight. If not, you will know because I don't hide information. Remember, I still have not found another person that is honest like me yet. Try to be honest with yourself, and then it focuses onto other people. You should try that someday. Are you afraid of people not accepting you as a person? Who the frick cares? I don't care what people think about me. Not a chance. Because I know what I'm doing is the right thing, right? Good luck. By the way, you can show me how this works over here. Sea level. Level. Flat. No curve. Water is formless. Water does not support itself unless it's frozen. Remember, when at rest, you need to think, when at rest, water remains level, flat, at rest. Get it through your thick skulls. When at rest. Say it again. At rest. Meaning no waves, no water tension on the edge of the glass. Raindrops, that's not at rest. It's falling. That is not at rest. You are a moron just for thinking that. All right, guys, have a good day. I'm out of here. My brain is going to explode because I think I live in a ball. Not really. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yes, exactly. Repeating mumbo jumbo blumbo blumbo. Repeating that I'm wrong, or I do not know how to work a camera, or you are insane, Mike, for not knowing that you live on a globe. Again, you're repeating stuff. Yes, I see the curve. Have you not seen the curve yet, Mike? Holy cow. Did you know that there have been scientists that have done all of the experiments? Oh my God, I fucking forgot. Exactly. Just like when my parents told me Santa Claus was real. Well, fuck them. Hey, quit fucking lying to me. How about that? And go fuck yourself, you lying sons of a bitches. Yeah, that's my personal message to you. Go fuck yourself up the ass and stop lying. Especially all of our parents can go fuck themselves for lying, them sons of a bitches. Eh? Are you not handling the truth so good? Why are you mad at me now? Because I called you a liar? That's the truth. You are a liar. So why are you mad at yourself then? Well, stop lying then. Stop hiding the truth. Okay? Are you going to go cry in the corner now? All right. Peace out, biatches. Anytime for the curve. I'm waiting for it still. Remember, your evidence, not someone else's. You go out and show me the curve. Please. Thank you. With your own phone. Thank you. Goodbye.